Have you ever felt like your inner light just went out? Like something inside you disconnected from life? And even though everything seems fine on the outside, deep down, it's like the power is gone. If you've ever experienced this kind of inner blackout, you're not alone. And what if I told you that the massive blackout in Europe wasn't just a power outage, but a mirror of what's happening collectively inside of us? This video is more than a reflection. It's a call to come back to your truth. Before we begin, if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this message with someone who might be going through darkness too. Let's awaken together, right? Because healing yourself is how we heal the world. The blackout that left millions without electricity is not just a technical failure, it's a metaphor. Just like a city loses power, many of us are living disconnected from our inner source. This isn't just philosophy, it's physics. Science already confirms the collective energy field is real. What you carry inside, what you think, feel, and believe, it vibrates, and it spreads. When enough people vibrate fear, anger, insecurity, the world starts to collapse, not just metaphorically, literally. And if everything is energy, then we must ask ourselves, what am I contributing to the collective field? Am I bringing clarity or more noise? We think technology fails because of systems, machines, human error. But behind every collapse, there's an emotional and spiritual wave that triggered it long before it manifested. It's not superstition, it's coherence. When billions of people are emotionally misaligned, the field becomes chaotic. And when the field is chaotic, everything feels unstable. Your health, your relationships, even the earth itself. The blackout is just a symbol of something deeper, a collective disconnection from our own inner light. What about you? When was the last time you truly felt connected to your heart, your intuition, your soul? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to know where you are in this journey. Everything you carry, you radiate, and most of the time you're not even aware of the energy you're transmitting. If you've been holding on to old pain, unhealed trauma, suppressed guilt, you're sending out a signal of disorder, and the universe listens. Even if your smile says, "I'm fine," your field might be saying, "I'm lost." That's why healing is not just a personal luxury. Healing is an act of service, a sacred duty. Because every time you heal a part of yourself, you clean your frequency, and then that clears the whole field. We're taught to believe that we're small, separate, insignificant. But that's the biggest lie we've ever been sold. You are not just a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a single drop. And when you raise your frequency, you shift the vibration of the collective. When you forgive, the world softens. When you choose compassion, the world breathes. When you come back to your essence, the world realigns. We don't need more control. We need more connection. And that connection starts inside you. Maybe you think you're not spiritual enough or strong enough, but your inner work, your silent battles, your invisible healing, it all matters. Your light may not be loud, but in a world drowning in noise, a quiet light is exactly what we need. Don't underestimate what happens when you choose to face your shadows, because as you heal, you unconsciously give permission for others to do the same. You're not just helping yourself, you're shifting the world. Each time a blackout occurs in the outer world, it's an invitation, a chance to slow down and reflect, where am I dimming my own light? And sometimes the darkness isn't punishment. It's the pause before a deeper awakening. When you have no choice but to sit in silence with no distraction, you begin to remember who you are. Maybe the real power we're being asked to reconnect with isn't electrical, it's spiritual. We keep searching for answers out there, in news, trends, leaders. But the true answers are always inside. If you feel overwhelmed by the chaos of the world, you're not broken. You're just being called home. Home to your truth, home to your light. Because you don't fix the world by shouting at it. You change it by becoming a clearer version of yourself. The systems are collapsing not because we failed, but because we're being pushed. We live in a time where outer noise is louder than ever, but the power that sustains the universe is always quiet. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be ready. You just need to return to your breath, your presence, your light. Because every time you return to yourself, the grid realigns, the world stabilizes. You are more powerful than you think. Your healing matters. Your vibration changes everything. So if this message touched something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment with one insight you're taking from this video and share it with someone you love. Let's bring the light back, together. Because the real power was never outside, it was always you.